The authorities in the Czech Republic have pleaded with people to respect COVID restrictions over the Easter weekend. The plan is for children to go back to school in a week's time, but they say that could be jeopardised if people mingle now in big numbers. Until recently, the Czech Republic had some of the highest per capita case and death numbers in the world. Rob Cameron has this from the Czech capital.
Prague's famous Old Town Square, usually packed with tourists at this time of year, turned into an impromptu shrine. Crosses spray-painted onto the cobblestones to remember more than 25,000 dead. People come day and night, scrawling the names of loved ones on the ground. Lea Curovcová has spent a year reporting on the pandemic for Czech television. In November, the story came to her. The last time she spoke to her 86-year-old grandfather, Franta, he seemed in good spirits and good health. 2 days later, he was dead.
When I come here, I'm with people who are all in the same boat. They're all suffering the same thing. They're all in mourning because everyone's constantly talking about the numbers of deaths and infections, but nobody thinks about the families, the value of my grandfather's life. It's irrelevant whether someone was 25 or 95.
But these crosses are also a political statement, a protest by a group opposed to the government of Andrej Babiš.
The important thing is that the government is really responsible, and that's a fact, and Prime Minister said it before, so that's something we want to say out loud, and we want to connect it with the memorial and the place for mourn for people, and I think it's really important thing, and I'm really glad that it happened like it happened.
Mr. Babiš and his ministers admit there have been mistakes in the past year, but point to a more optimistic few months ahead as the vaccination effort is stepped up. But while there's been a slight improvement in the country's hospitals, the government is not taking any chances. People are still being told not to leave their home districts.
The Easter weekend is usually a time when Czech families get together, and after 12 months of successive lockdowns, that has special significance this year. But the authorities worry that if people defy the restrictions, then the numbers will start rising once again, and all that hard work of the last month could be undone. Rob Cameron, BBC News, Prague.